Have you ever heard that song, Lean on Me? I love that song. It's gone through several generations. Uh, Also, have you ever done the little trick where you have somebody stand maybe up against the wall with their hands down by their sides and their legs straight and their back straight, and then have them fall backwards without moving their arms or bending their legs, just like they're going to fall completely onto the ground, and have somebody stand behind them and catch them when they fall? It's a great little exercise in trust, because the only way you can fall back completely is to believe the person behind you is going to catch you. Tuesday, I did that with our staff in our staff meeting. We had quite a good time. Seems like they trusted everybody to catch them except me. Nobody wanted me back there. I don't know. We'll have to look into that. But I've been thinking about trust, and I wanted to talk to you about trust today. I looked up the Hebrew word for trust. It's batak. It comes from an Arabic word that means to throw down upon your face. So you almost have that picture of a person falling back and getting caught like that. I looked up the word trust in Webster's dictionary, and here's how it defines it. It's an assured resting of the mind on the integrity, veracity, justice, friendship, or other sound principle of another person. It's having confidence, reliance in another person. I like that definition. It's a resting of the mind. I'm at peace because of the integrity, veracity, and justice of another person. The Bible talks a lot about trust, and we talk a lot about trusting God. But as believers, we have relationships with people. We live in families, we live in communities, we work in groups. Are we trustworthy people? Do you have people in your life that you can trust? The Bible talks a lot about this. Romans chapter 12, verse 10 says, be devoted to one another in brotherly love. Honor one another above yourselves. John chapter 13, verse 34 says, love one another as I've loved you, so you must love one another. Hebrews 13:1 says, keep on loving each other as brothers. So I want to ask you today, how trustworthy are you? Can you be trusted? Can your family trust you? Can your other Christian friends trust you? The people in your life, are you trustworthy? I thought about that a little bit, and so I let my mind run. I said, how can we trust each other? And I came up with 5 ways that we can trust each other. The first one would be this. You can trust me that what I say to your face is also what I say to your back. You'll know that I'm not going to talk behind your back different than I talk to you. I'm not going to talk about you different than I talk to you. The Bible says, who may worship in the sanctuary of the Lord? Those who refuse to gossip, or harm their neighbors, or speak evil of their friends. We need to be careful what we say if we want to be trustworthy. James 5:9 says, do not grumble against each other, brothers, or you will be judged. I wonder if people who know us can trust what we say when they're not there. A second way we can be trusted is not to judge us. A friend, somebody I can trust, is not going to judge me. James 4:11 says, don't speak evil against each other, dear brothers and sisters. If you criticize and judge each other, then you're criticizing and judging God's law. If you're trustworthy, you won't be judging your friends. Third, if you're trustworthy, you can keep somebody's confidence. If they come to you and tell you something in confidentiality, they'll know that it stops right there. Proverbs 20, verse 19 says, a gossip betrays a confidence, so avoid a man who talks too much. A fourth way that we can be trusted is we come to their defense when others attack them. Somebody that you can trust is not going to stand around and let somebody else talk about you when you're not there. They're going to defend you. Sort of like one of my children. I can say what I want to about one of my children, but you better not. I don't want you to. I'll come to their defense in a heartbeat. Somebody that's trustworthy will do that to you. And then the fifth and final thing, if there's somebody in your life that's trustworthy, or if you're trustful, we can tell the truth even when it hurts. See, if I really trust you, you're going to tell me what I need to hear, not just what I want to hear. Proverbs 27:6 says, the wounds of a sincere friend are better than many kisses from an enemy. Flattery is not a sign of trustworthiness. Honesty is. I want you to think about this today. Can you be trusted? Are you a trustworthy person? If you work in a team, do you guys trust each other? Do you have each other's back? If you're in a family, do you trust each other? Do you know that if everybody in the world turns against me, I can trust them to be there? Think about this. Let's finish today by praying. God, help me to be a trustworthy person. Help those in my sphere of influence to know that I can be trusted with their friendship. God bless you today.